everyone, my name is Audra Kanoy. I am currently an intern with the Southern Miss Dietetic Internship, and today I'm just going to quickly talk about what that internship is, what it requires, and kind of what your time at Southern Miss would look like. So, starting out with the mission, the dietetic internship at the University of Southern Mississippi integrates graduate level education and research with supervised practice activities to help prepare entry level dietitians that work to improve the health of individuals, families, and communities. So, the program goals are to develop and maintain a high quality dietetic internship that prepares students for careers in dietetics and provides the knowledge and skills for employment in dietetics. Second goal is to prepare students to enter the profession with the skills to analyze and synthesize information at the graduate level. Third goal is to prepare and supply dietetic professionals that meet the needs of the southeastern region of the United States. So all interns are required to participate in a minimum of 1,200 hours of supervised practice while enrolled in the dietetic internship. Interns are placed in supervised practice facilities for 32 hours per week during the fourth and fifth semesters of the internship. So this usually rotations. I'm there Monday through Thursday at the facilities from typically either 7:30 or 8 till 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Rotations during the internship include an orientation week to your main facility, general clinical, renal, nutrition support, long-term care, WIC, child nutrition programs, general food service management, staff experience, food bank, and a 2-week special interest rotation at the end of the internship. So, in addition, interns gain other experiences through a variety of experiences and activities, including health promotion and education intervention, diabetes camp, recruiting, community health activities, journal club, menu planning, professional development, and leadership activities. The dietetic internship program at the University of Southern Mississippi is currently granted full accreditation status by the Accreditation Council for Education in Nutrition and Dietetics of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. So you participate in 1 year of graduate level work that goes to your master's program. So you have to do 33 hours of graduate credit, and that takes place during the first year of your internship. 14 to 16 interns are enrolled in the 21-month program. Each intern is assigned to a primary supervised practice facility, either in Jackson, Hattiesburg area, which is where the actual University of Southern Mississippi campus is located. You could be placed along the Mississippi Gulf Coast or in Meridian. And your placement determines, they'll have you rank which one you would rather be in. So Meridian wasn't an option when I did my rankings, but I'm from Jackson, so Jackson was my number 1 ranking, and then I think it was Hattiesburg and then Gulf Coast. So you'll just put which one you would prefer to be in, and they'll try their best to make it work out that you get the area you want to be in. So all graduate classes are fully online. So that means you can take the first year just anywhere, wherever you live. It can be anywhere in the country. But once you start your internship, you have to move to that supervised practice location during the 4th and 5th semesters of the internship. So this is just a map that shows you where everything is. So Jackson is this area. This is Hattiesburg, which is where the actual University of Southern Mississippi campus is located. This is the Gulf Coast area. And up here to the east is Meridian. So I'm more familiar with the Jackson facility since that's where I'm located. You'll have a primary facility, which is where most of your rotations will be, where you'll spend a majority of your time. So Baptist Hospital is one of those located in Jackson. The VA Medical Center is another one. Merritt Central is where I'm located, and that's where I did 4 weeks of clinical there at the beginning of this semester, and I'm about to go back next week for 4 weeks of management. And then next semester I'll be there like most of that semester. So you spend a lot of time at these main facilities. And then you do 2 weeks of child nutrition, which is, community nutrition. So you can either be at the Clinton Public School District or Jackson Public School District. You do 1 week with WIC, 2 weeks of renal, which can be either UMC or at DaVita, 1 week at the Food Network, food banks, 1 week of long-term care, and then 1 week of pediatric. So I'm not super familiar with these facilities. I know that Forest General is one of the main ones. It may be the only main facility in the Hattiesburg area. And of course, you've got like Mississippi Food Network and WIC, long-term care. So all of those are similar. 2 weeks of renal. And same with the Gulf Coast. And Meridian is new, so they don't have all of the facilities fleshed out yet, but these are just a couple. So they'll be adding to that as they figure that out. So this kind of gives you an idea of the workload. So during the summer, right after you graduate, you don't have any class until August. So they'll all start in the fall. And there's these 3 classes. This one meets through Zoom. I think it's once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks for about 2 or 3 hours. In the spring, these 2 classes meet through Zoom, but they trade off each week. So you're still meeting once a week. It just varies which class you're meeting with. In the summer, it's a little bit more intense. So you've got 4 weeks of food systems management and then 4 weeks of advanced medical nutrition therapy. You meet twice a week for 8 weeks in the summer for about 2 hours each. And those are just getting you prepared for your clinical and management rotations in the fall and spring. So these are the estimated expenses. So tuition for a resident would be about $15,000, non-resident $18,000, course fees about $1,000, textbook and supplies about $800 or less if you rent or buy used. Background check and drug screening, those have to be done to go into some of these facilities and hospitals. It's about $100 or even a little bit less. Immunizations and tests, if you're not up to date on your immunizations, you have to get like a TB test to go into these hospitals. And then professional meetings, those are Mississippi A&D, which happens in the spring. And that's located in Jackson. And then FNCE is the one that would really cost some money if you have to go. This year it was online, so we only had to pay to register. But if you have to go there in person, you have to pay like traveling and hotel fees. So that would be where that $1,000 to $1,500 would come in. So the application requirements, you need to have your bachelor's degree. You need to be admitted to the master's degree program in nutrition and food systems. You need to have verification of completion of a DPD program or intent to complete the DPD program if you haven't graduated yet. Minimum GPA of 3.0 on your dietetics coursework with no grade lower than a C. Minimum GPA of 2.7 on required science coursework. You need to complete the application through DICAS and submit supplemental application information. And you need to participate in computer matching. So the next couple slides are just some pictures of interns in the past at their different rotations. This is diabetes camp. This diabetes camp usually happens in the summer while you're taking those other 2 classes. And the locations vary. Mine was in Alabama at Lake Martin. Some interns went to the coast of Alabama for their diabetes camp, and some went to Oxford, Mississippi for theirs. It was super fun. You just get to learn about and talk to kids with diabetes and make snacks for them and count carbs. Lots of fun. These are pictures from Vinci years past because, like I said, it was online this year. And then this is Mississippi A&D, which, like I said, that will be in the spring in Jackson. And then these are just at rotations, health promotion, clinicals, food bank, retail promotion. That's a project you do in your management rotations where you like cook some food and then have to promote it in the hospital. Pinning. All right, so that's all I have. If you have any questions, this is Molly's contact information. She's the dietetic internship director. Her email is molly.edwards@usm.edu. I've got her phone number, her work phone number, and then I put my email up too in case anybody wants to reach out to me and ask any questions. I'd be more than happy to talk to you. audra.canoy@usm.edu. So thanks so much for listening. And please, like I said, do not hesitate to reach out if y'all have any questions. Bye-bye.